Okay, here we go. Yeah, first I want to say, just East Texas A&M. I just, I've got a lot of respect for how hard those guys play and the growth in their program. From last year to this year, I think that that coach is an excellent young coach, and that those guys played incredibly hard and incredibly well. I thought we played pretty hard and. Did a pretty good job defensively, and were able to get the separation in the second half. Obviously, the first half was a little frustrating offensively, missing 2 dunks. Just taking some bad threes, which you shouldn't have to take. When versus their defense there. But with the quick turnaround and obviously, the schedule that's looming here with the last 2 non-conference and the Big East. Big East play starting. I thought it was just important to get through, this last bye game, and just be done with that part of our schedule. But I give them a lot of credit. I thought they made some hard shots. They get some good players. I mean, Garcia's a really good player. Harrison is a really good player. Hunt is a really good guard, 7th-year player. I think they're going to win a lot of games, in their league.
And you like what Jalen gave you tonight, and do you think, obviously Braylon had a big night the other night. Do you think there's a little healthy competition there, maybe a little spring in his step with the potential for minutes, battle for minutes?
There's enough for everybody. There's it's a good problem to have, is to have guys, having good players around you that raises your level of play. I thought I thought Jalen was active today, and I thought he made a lot of winning plays out there. I really liked what he did. I liked what Jay Ross did. I thought Jay Ross's, statistics, it's a reason why he was a plus 21 out there. The team was better when Jaden Ross was in the game. I think the strength of this team is the depth. It always has been. It always will be.
Do you like the idea of Braylon being that kind of spark, that offensive, defensive, athletic shooter off the bench? Obviously worked well against Kansas.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the role I necessarily envision for him. But like anything else, I think is, he's still working his way back. That was just, and I know he was awesome at Kansas, but, the most minutes, I don't know what he ended up playing the other night, 22 minutes. I just don't know that he's, quite at the point where, that 28 to 30 minute a game range potentially as a starter, whether, that's not where we wanted to go tonight. And, again, we're going to play the guys, and I think Braylon's going to be a guy, once he catches his rhythm, that's going to be really hard to take off the court. But we got a lot of guys that do a lot of things to help us win.
Is it a good feeling right now, especially after last year, to know that you can rely on your defense pretty much every night to carry you, and then hopefully the offense, gets into a groove?
Yeah, I just thought, again, we shot 52% from the field. We had 17 assists. We had 6 turnovers. They really turned people over. We missed, I thought we shot too many deep threes. I just thought Solo and Alex, in particular, just they're taking threes that are just a little bit too, they're a couple feet beyond, where we need to shoot them. So we've, it seemed like we were shooting from the Bobby, you got a second? No, everyone please, Bobby, come here for a second. Yeah, I just thought we were shooting too many threes from the Madison Reed hair care. I don't know if is it women's or is it men's? Is it unisex or is it women's? I just thought we were shooting too many threes from from that purple, from the Madison Reed. And I'm not getting anything from them. But we play on that logo, and we're proud of it because a great alum, right? We got a great alum that's responsible for that, right, Jason? Yes. Let's go.
Do you like where the defense is right now, though, and the fact that you can rely on it?
Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, I that's how you become bulletproof as a team. Where you can win games in different fashions. I do think, offensively things will come around. I think. I think we're close there. I think we're not quite seeing it from an execution standpoint. I thought we did a better job versus the switch today of driving centers and posting small guys. I thought that's what you have to do when people switch. But yeah, I mean, the reason why we won back-to-back championships was because we had a defense that could sustain us on nights when our offense was up against another great defense. So, yeah, I mean, you can't do this without an elite level defense, a top 5 defense, a top 10 defense. You're not winning anything.
Dan, 58-22 in the paint, obviously taking advantage of that size matchup, but 5 threes in the first half. Was that the plan going into this?
Yeah, I think that, again, they switched to deny, which is a very unique defense. And it's not a very comfortable thing to play against. It was, and I think it was a real challenge with the short turnaround, getting it at 5 a.m. on Wednesday. This game felt like on top of us quickly. So that was, I thought we were a little sluggish in the first half, and rightfully so. We've been on a heck of a scheduling run here, and I think we could do a better job, with that next year in terms of spacing some of these games out. We probably shouldn't have played a game today. But that being said, I think it's all about going into games and, being able to be versatile as a team where, again, you can win it with your defense. You can win it with your rebounding. You can win it by driving it and getting it inside. You can win it with high-level three-point shooting. You could move, you got to be able to win games in a lot of different ways. Is that it?